And I'm just so excited. I was talking about you last night, all of you, while I was with the lady at the venue. And man, she was like, "How many days?" And I'm just so excited.
Hey,
I was
stop
talking
ignoring
about you
us.
last. There we go. I was, and was, and did, and was talking about y'all last night, and it was such a good conversation. There was people there for a different event um, at the location that were from Philly. Oh, we just came down for the weekend. We just came down for this event. And one of the people that came has a show called The Untold Interview. So I don't know, but I'm about to be interviewed by the Untold Interview show. So I'm just really grateful and excited for just all the doors that are opening up. Doors are opening up all around. Our job is to really just lean in to the opportunity and be what's the word? You got to be paying attention. You got to be with your eyes wide open. And so that when opportunity presents itself, hey, Danny, you hear it. You hear it so that you don't pass over opportunity repeatedly. That's what poor is, constantly passing over opportunity. But put yourself in spaces where opportunity shows up. I absolutely went there for one thing and end up meeting all these other people and them saying, "Oh my goodness, who are you? Who are you?" And because we were in the event space where the gala is gonna be, oh, I'm coming. It's your event. Oh, I'm coming to that. Oh, I support that. Found out another one of the coaches that I know is working in Kenya and was in Kenya, and she has a ministry where she's helping um, four families a month with $30 a month to help them pay for food for the month. And then, yep, $30 a month pays for food for the month. $30 a month pays for food for the month. I said, thank you for telling me that. Because I'm going to ask the ladies that we are helping if that's something, how far does $30 a month go? And see if that's something that we can incorporate at some point. And she also helps 40 young girls with feminine products every month. So I'm just like, whoa. And she said she went to Kenya. She said, Rose, can you believe that I was in their church and it was like I was preaching a sermon? Me, little old me preaching a sermon. I said, I absolutely believe it. You bring good tidings from the United States. You bring love, you bring support, you bring education, and you bring hope. So of course I believe that they would yield the mic to you. As do most of us when we go in places and you bring your high vibing energy in the room. People want to know who you are and what you do. And if you have words, well, they're going to let you say them. Why wouldn't they let you say them? I'm just so grateful to be tuned in, tapped in, and turned on. Because being tuned in, tapped in, and turned on is how you get to see the opportunity when it shows up. And I was invited create a women's empowerment conference. And when I was first asked to do it, I was like, "Ooh, that's a lot to pull off." And then I talked to the other coach. He was like, "Well, we could do it together. We right here." And it's just amazing to me that things that maybe a year ago or 2 years ago that I wanted to do and it wasn't much support for, that now the words are, "What are you doing and how can we be a part?" Like, what? Is this the same life? I don't recognize this life. This life is unfolding. And that's so much fun to watch your life unfold right before your eyes. You referred me to Canvas Rebel magazine. Okay, okay. Okay, okay, okay. One of the things I had put together probably, I don't even know, like 3 years ago. How do I put on a virtual tour? How do you put on a virtual tour? And it looks like that was the thing that was on my list, but now it's unfolding. It's unfolding. It's the things that we've been asking for, believing for, and at some point, God showed it to you. You saw it in your mind. You saw it as something that you wanted to do. And then somebody somewhere says your dream back to you. Oh, okay. I'm excited for it. I'm excited for it. I'm excited for the unfolding. One of the things that Abraham Hicks says is to lean into the unfolding, being tuned in, tapped in, turned on. Lean into the things that are coming up. We see you. We see you. We see you. Your life is waiting for you to tune into it. Turn on, tap in. It is there waiting for you. Is waiting for you. People, places, things are waiting for you to show up in your glory so that they can invite you. But until they see you lean in, they don't know what they invite you to. But lean in to this beautiful, beautiful life. You know, they say when things are going wrong, Abraham Hicks says this, when things are going wrong, lean into the things that are going right. Don't hang out into those things that's not going according to plan. Anything that's wrong. She said, if you got 99 problems and one thing is going right, leave the 99 and lean into the one. And I find that when I lean into what is going right, oh, whatever's going wrong is not my business. Because you just don't have time to lean into that. And so just lean into what is good, what feels good, what makes you happy, who makes you happy. Spend time with family, with friends, with people who celebrate you, people who are excited to be in your company. Let me tell y'all something. Every month when I see Nona Carey, that big old cheese that come up on her face and the big old cheese that come up on my face, we be so happy to see each other. Now, lately, if I don't bring tea, she don't smile as hard, but she does smile every time I see her. And I had a cousin like that in Philly. Whenever we got together, man, that cheese smile with cheese so big, and it would just make my heart so happy because somebody wants to be in my company. Like cheese, girl. It's Darlene Rose. It's Nona Gary. And then we just, oh, I haven't seen you. Now when I see you this week, it'll be, I haven't seen you since last year. Mm-hmm. But it's so wonderful and rewarding to spend time with people who value your time, who value who you are. My friends say something like, it's the one and only Darlena Rose. One of my friends said, when you walk in the room, I hear theme music. Do you? Do you hear theme music? I hear theme music. I hear you doom, 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 doom. I said, well, let me get me a theme song so I can hear it in my head too. But that's who we are. In your own right, you are somebody that somebody wants to spend time with. Just leaning all into it. Listen, my daughter say, where you going? Somebody want me to come over to so and so and so and so. And I go. And I just never know how it's going to turn out. I just go there in expectation of something great. Every single time I walk out the door, I sit in my car, I turn on the key, and I say, thank you, God, for an amazing whatever it is that I'm going through, because it's going to be amazing. Hey, Fly Gigi. I'm so grateful for it because it doesn't matter where. Even I was with Her Excellency Shantae, and Shantae is Her Majesty, not me. She's the queen. And I walk in the room and she takes me by the hand and she just introduces me to everybody. And there's nothing that I could say after the introduction that she gives me. Oh, she's my prime minister of women's empowerment and women's rights. And then she goes on to, and she does this call, and she's a fashionista. And we just all want to be able to do it the way she does it. And I'm just looking at her like, but you the queen. But you're the queen. And to be introduced in such a way, and then for her to tell people how excited she is to have me as a part of her nation. And I'm just looking at her like, oh my God, like, and leaning into the words, like I'm very present when somebody is speaking. Very present, especially when they're telling someone about you. Because you want to lean into that whole process so that you hear it. And after you hear it, you can't do anything but lift your shoulders back, put your chest out, hold your head up high, and walk in it. And walk in it. Like whether you believe all of the things that they say to be true or not, they believe it to be true. And it's your job to walk in that truth. Because the truth that they speak over you is the truth that God is speaking over you. You just needed to hear it out loud. You just needed to hear somebody tell you who it is that you are to them. It is such a place of gratitude to hear somebody speak so highly of you and the work that you've been doing. I am so grateful and so excited to look for all of the things that are coming. We are tuned in, tapped in. And when I say turned on, we own. We own. They say we own one. We own a lot of ones. We are on it. People are reaching out to each of us for different things, for the work that you have proven to be in the world. We have been here for 1,118 days, 7 days a week. Team, no days off. Life don't take no days off. So neither do we. So we are here. And so as we lean into this law of attraction, what are we doing? Attracting everything that we're wanting, everything that we're believing for, attracting. As I'm talking about, one of the girls that I spoke to, she knew about the first house that I had here. She said, oh, so she didn't say anything about why you don't live there. She didn't say any of that. She said, what is God elevating you to now? She literally said, well, what we doing next? And I said, oh, we about to buy a lake house and a house in Ghana. She was like, oh, well, that's elevation. Extreme elevation. Go ahead, Nona Carey.
Greetings, room. I just had a question. I think that was Yvette that wrote something too. Like it's great when you hear someone speak about you. But you, Dr. Loretta, because you guys are in the public eye, I'm sure you always hear people speak great about you. How do you accept that? How do you sit there and allow people to speak without saying, well, or you know how this
Yes,
old thing or whatever it is they say,
yes,
yeah, I
yes.
wasn't always like this. How do you
You,
combat that?
you just be quiet. You just force yourself not to say a word. You just stand there, and when Shantae is speaking, Shantae usually has me by the hand as she's introducing me to people. So I lean into her holding my hand and I just am quiet. And then I just say, thank you. Thank you so much. That's it. There's no this whole thing. That's no, oh, that's a little thing I've been working on. It's none of that. It is be quiet. Accept it and let it pour, let it rain down on
Let go and let God.
let go and let God. Yes, it is a humble moment. It is a moment when somebody is giving you flowers, so allow them to give you your flowers. Cuz guess what? The thing that people don't see, they don't see you getting up there at the butt crack of dawn. They don't see all of the work that goes behind. They don't see one, two, three, four, five, six lights. They don't see that. They just see me. They don't know that I've been up since 5. They don't know that. And none of that stuff matters. All that matters is how you show up and just lean in. They don't see the work behind Nona Carey and Friends. They don't see you making those phone calls, getting those guests. They don't hear the guest that's canceling at the last minute and then you trying to put somebody. They don't see any of that. Jada see you on HHN TV, Nona Carey and Friends, however many episodes, one of the hottest shows in Atlanta. We know because you were nominated for it. So you just allow them to speak highly of you and know that their words are the words of the Most High. Because sometimes we need to hear, oh, you've been working hard for all these years and you feel like defeated sometimes. You ask yourself, why am I doing this? And then you get somebody like Shantae to take you by your hand and scream your accolades out. So she's been doing it for how many days is it now, Darlene? And I say 1,000 or whatever the number is. And I say whatever the number is as of today. As of today, 1,118 days, 7 days a week. Are you serious? Yes. Well, who's on that time of morning? A lot of people. A lot of people leaning in for what they feel this is motivating for them before they go to work. It's motivating before they start their day. People come here and they not even out the bed. They listening though. They tell me I'm not out the bed yet, but I'm here with you. And I love that. I love it for them and I love
Or
it
I'm
for,
gonna get back into bed
oh, you
after
might.
the call. But I gotta see y'all. I gotta be with y'all in the morning. Period.
Listen, what? That's the story that I hear. And I'm so grateful for the elevation of the space because as we elevate, more people will come, but we'll always be the core. You will always be the core of who started in the beginning. Who's there? Who's been there? Who's been there for the whole time? And there's a lot of you who've been here since the beginning, showing up since day one. And that is the part. Like I'm not, I'm not there to talk about myself. It's other people there. It's other people there in the room. This is not like one of those podcasts where it's just you and you. It's me and people that talk back. So, oh my God, I have to come on and see. I have to come on. I have to come on. And we've seen guests come in. We've seen them come and go and stay a while and then come back again and all of that. We've seen it. But the core of us is always here. And that's the gratitude, the core of us. And so, and as we elevate it and get sponsorships and all this kind of stuff, man, what? What does another 1,000 days look like? When people will be able to hear our voices on their Spotify's and wherever podcasts are heard. This is a podcast in the rawest form. We was doing it before it was hot. Before it was hot. This is it. And everything that we've done in this space is notable. It's notable. We have things being born in this room, books being written, people taking steps that they've never taken and coming back to report to the group. We got artists painting, getting ready for their debut. We got galas breaking off, birthday parties breaking off, people living life breaking off, TV shows, talk shows. Well, it wasn't no I Survived Toxicity show when we started. But when Nona Carey got here, I Survived Toxicity. Darlene Rose, do you think you could be my host? Sure. And then she said, and we gonna pay you. A paid gig? What? Oh, I ain't here for the money, but I'll take it. All in this space. And guess what? It's only the beginning. We haven't begun to scratch the surface of what we're going to be doing. We're in the middle of the unfolding of all of our lives. Listen, me and Gwen is working on this clothing line. Man, listen, in a few minutes, every place I go, anywhere I show up, it will be in my own clothing. And when people say, "Oh, that's so nice, where you get that from?" Myself. And you can go get it too on darlenearose.com. Or if I'm on location, it's in the back of the room. Go pick it out. It's ready to wear right now. I'm sure we have your size. What? If that's what people are gonna know me for, then I might as well get paid for it. If you're gonna be the glasses lady, then I might as well get paid for it. So whatever that thing is that people know you for, people are constantly talking about, I gotta build my brand. I gotta build my brand, right? But your brand is already built. Your brand is everything that the people know about you already. Oh, Darlena, I know her. That's the tall girl. She wear the locks. She always have on glasses and she always wears a rose. They know you. They know you. If you ask your your closest friends, maybe pick three, and ask them, what do you know about me? And let them tell you. They're going to tell you how giving you are, how kind you are, how you show up for everybody, how you're so selfless and so grateful for everything you get to do, not have to do, get to do. We get to be here. We get to show up for each other in this space every day, 7 days a week, since December 21st, 2021. 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 1. Divine. Divine assignment. And we didn't even know. Sort of how the foundation came about. Divine assignment and didn't even know. Oh, I'll help a couple of them just on my own. And look where we are now. Mind blowing. Well, let us read our 5 minutes of gratitude for this day 1118. The quote comes from Wes Stafford. It says, "Joy is a decision, a really brave one, about how you're going to respond to life." Joy is a decision. It is a decision, isn't it? Joy is a decision, a really brave one, about how you're going to respond to life. I like that. Now, fill in the 4 blanks. A valuable lesson I learned from a difficult conversation. A valuable lesson I learned from a difficult conversation. A new door that opened for me recently. A new door that opened for me recently. Something that gives my life meaning. Something that gives my life meaning. And the last one, something about myself I would never change. Something about myself I would never change. And the affirmation says, I am surrounded by many good things, big and small, every day of my life. I am surrounded by many good things. And I would add good people too, many good things and people, big and small, every day of my life. The thing is, when you are surrounded by these good things, big and small, is to take notice. Take notice when you see the butterfly flying by you or a beautiful bird. This is bird outside and it was so blue. It was so blue. It's like royal blue, like deep, deep blue. And I'm like, where you come from? Like, what you doing out here? Ain't it cold? Where your house? It's Georgia. It's cold. Go in the house. But take stock and take note. I take note. Trees seem to speak to me. I have so many pictures of trees, the majesty of trees. I just look at them and I'm just like, I see you. You've been here a long time. And one of the photographs that I took of the tree, it came out looking like the tree of life. And it was right outside my house. And just a beautiful, majestic tree. I'm gonna share the picture. It is just so beautiful. So just take stock of the beauty that's all around you. How even in the winter months that there's still some greenery out there. Who's still green? You still green? How you still green? And just taking notice when the sky is blue. Taking notice of how many stars are in the sky. Especially where there's not a lot of what they call light pollution, you get to see all the stars. Turn off your porch light and look up. Tomorrow, you'll be able to see the full moon, or tonight. I think you'll be able to see it tonight, but even more so tomorrow. Full moon in Cancer. What moon is this? I forget which one it is. but absolutely a full moon. So let me jump into A Deep Breath of Life, Daily Inspiration for Heart-Centered Living by Alan Cohen. And for January 12th, it says, unbeatable. And the quote is by Madonna. It says, poor is the man whose pleasures depend on the permission of another. Ooh, no, 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 no. We are no longer asking permission. We are giving notice. We are no longer asking permission. We are giving notice. What? Ask. Ask, can I be Darlene Rose? Ask, can I speak somewhere? Ask, can I show up? Nope. You will notice that I'm here. We're not asking permission. We're showing up. And so it goes. One of my favorite movie characters is played by Gene Wilder in Stir Crazy. Harry is a man who is perpetually happy, and nothing that anyone says and does can remove his joy. Thrown into prison for a crime he didn't commit, Harry is the object of the prison officials' campaign to break him into the mold. To break him into the mold. After the guards hang Harry by his wrist for several days, they return to find him with a big smile on his face. Thank you, he exclaims. You finally solved my back problem. Next, the officials toss Harry into a hot box, a tiny tin enclosure in the sweltering sun. When they extract him, he begs, oh, please, could you give me just one more day? I was just starting to get into myself. Finally, they throw Harry into a cell with Grossberger, a 300-pound crazed murderer who even the most hardened criminals avoid like the plague. When the guards return, they find Harry and Grossberger on the floor laughing over a game of cards. Harry just chose joy and let all else revolve around his choice. No one can take away your happiness unless you give it to them. People may say all manner of things about you or try to hurt you, but unless you choose to be hurt, they cannot rob you of your good. They are making choices that determine their happiness, just as you are choosing yours. When we feel hurt by another, we are only hurting ourselves. It is said that offense is something you can only take but never give. Experiment with finding blessings wherever you go. Quickly, you will discover that using a vision of perfection is far more empowering than one of loss. In love, you are unbeatable. And the affirmation says, I pray to see life through your eyes, that I may fully reap the gifts of love. My happiness depends on me. I choose joy now. That's so funny. It's been years since I saw Stir Crazy. I'm gonna have to go look at it again. Imagine that. Put me back in that hot box. I was just getting used to it. Yes, 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 yes. Oh, okay, Charm, you're so welcome. Charm said, that's wonderful. Thank you so much for that wonderful advice. Absolutely. Nobody can hurt you. Only you can hurt you. I remember I had a client and she said, my mom and my sister always hurt my feelings. I said, no, you always hurt your feelings. And she said, what you mean? But they be saying stuff. I said, but do you believe them? Is it true? Well, no. I said, okay, well, then don't allow your heart outside for them. Tuck that thing in. My mother used to tell me, you wear your heart on your sleeve. You better put it in your pocketbook. Take it and put it away so that no one can hurt you. Yes, I am in control of my own feelings. Yes, Charm, we are all in control of our own feelings. You know, when somebody really is saying hurtful things to me about me, I try real hard not to bust out in their face. I know that they trying to be serious and try to tell me something, but I just be in my mind cracking up, like, listen at you, trying to tell somebody about themselves. You need to go look in the mirror, bruh. You need to go look in the mirror. Look at your own life. You trying to tell me about my life? You know, isn't there a Bible verse that says, How can you pull a splinter out of my eye when you got a whole rafter in yours? Go worry about your house. Go worry about what you doing. Don't worry about me. Worry about you. And I just be wondering, I be like, hmm, hmm. And when I'm doing that, I'm pursing my lips really, really tight because I just want to crack up. What? You think I should do what? You think I should do for who? I'm gonna need you to go have several seats and find somebody that's listening because I'm not. Okay? You could take that over there. I crack up all the time. One of my favorite, why don't you just get a job? That speaker don't pay nobody no money. That's some BS that you doing. The BS is how you living for real, but I ain't gonna say nothing. I'm gonna just let you talk about my BS life. Hmm. And I'm gonna breathe so I don't laugh in your face. Yes, Daddy said, Amen. Mind your business. And so the next time, hold on. So the next time somebody try to tell you something about your life, do this, make this face, and try real hard not to laugh in their face. Like, who are you talking to? And what gives you the right to know what I should be doing? Do you even know what you should be doing? I can't tell that you know what you should be doing because just like you see my life, I see yours too. And I think your pants there, you need to pull them back up. What you said, Sherry? It is no way that I'm going to give any power to anybody over my life. You don't get to say words over me. You don't get to give me your opinion. None of that. Even people that consider themselves mentors, they don't berate you. They don't beat you down. They they talk to you in love and give you suggestions in peace. They don't come to hurt your feelings, they come to help you grow. But it's something about that family, girlfriend, boyfriend thing, husband, wife, something where they think that they could tell you your life. Now, if you're not quite sure yet about things and you solicit their advice, that's different. But unsolicited advice, mm-mm, no thanks. Because if I wanted your advice, I would ask. And since I did not, no thank you. No thank you. No thank you. Mm. Ona said, my side of the street has enough challenges. Absolutely. And I don't need your words speaking over me. Take that over there. Have fun. Enjoy, Yvette. But God is so good. And I just wish more people would lean into joy. More people would lean into happiness. More people leaning into everything good and leaving everything that's not good over there. Don't worry about what's not working. Lean into what is. I promise you, that is the best advice I have ever heard and received. If things in life are not going well, but only one thing is, lean into the one thing that's going right. If you lean into that one thing, you're so busy being engulfed by how good that one thing feels. And so what happens is the rest of your world will turn. The rest of your world will turn to what's good. It's like a plant and the sunlight is over there. What happens to the plant? The plant turns to the sunlight. That's a lesson. Turn to the light in your life. Turn to the happiness in your life. Anything that's unhappy and don't feel right and don't feel good, get that thing gone. Get those people, places, and things out. Go. I don't know how to do unhappy. I stopped doing unhappy a long time ago. Unhappiness? Mm-mm. I'm not unhappy. I could never live an unhappy life. Could you imagine that? I get excited just on whatever outfit I'm about to put on. Oh, that's gonna look so nice. Oh, that go together good. That fit too. That fit real good. I get excited about new lipstick, new glasses. Oh my goodness. What words we gonna say together? I don't know, God, but it's gonna be a good day. I'm excited because the sun is out. That means the rest of the snow is melting. And we're gonna keep being able to move around in this town. But there's so much to be in gratitude for. Lean into the good stuff. Lean into the stuff that feel good. And if it don't feel good, throw it. What Bridget used to say, flush that shit. Flush it. We not doing it. Exit stage left. I'm telling you, I have walked in the room, did a whole U-turn and walked straight back out. The energy wrong, it don't feel right. I ain't doing it. And then if I know that it's like that already, oh baby, deuces, I'm not even coming. Mm-mm. Oh, I'm having this event in Sanya. Oh, thank you so much for your invitation, but I am booked. I'm not going anywhere where I'm not celebrated. Even if I'm coming to celebrate you, if you're not a person who celebrates me on the regular, I'm not coming. You somebody that's constantly tearing me down, I'm not coming to celebrate nothing with you. I wish you well. I wish you well. Somebody who gave me some words about the work that we're doing in Nigeria gave me some words that were violent. Told me the Nigerians sold us into slavery. Why would you help them? I said, I'm sure none of these women sold anybody. But the words kept going and the words kept going, and I couldn't stop her. And she kept going and kept going and kept going. I said, okay, thank you. Thank you for your opinion, but I don't agree. So I'm going to agree to disagree with you and I'm going to disengage this phone call. And that's the last time I spoke to her. And then 3 months after that conversation, she called me up and said, I'm getting married. I said, oh, that's nice. I'm so glad you found your person. And so I said, but I'm busy. And she said, what? It's not now. It's not till next year. And you in it. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. No is a complete sentence and does not require an explanation. Why would I? Why would I bring all? No, she did not ask me. She told me. And I graciously declined. We are not on the same page. And those violent words that you use, you might feel like you want to use those words again. Why would I put myself in that space? Why would I put myself in that position? No, ma'am, no ham, no turkey. No, thank you. So lean into happiness, lean into happy people. Deuces. Yes, Danny, deuces. Lean into the things that feel good and don't go places where people don't celebrate you, period. Imagine if I came to her wedding and then she tells somebody, yeah, that's my friend that's helping the people who sold us into slavery. That's what she do. Like, no, why would I go there? Mm-mm. No thanks. So that's the lesson for today. Stay where you are celebrated, not tolerated. Say yes to yourself more, lean into what's good. Not on my frequency. Absolutely. Not on my frequency. And so I'm so grateful and thankful for each of you being here on this day 1118. We have Dr. Loretta Long in the building, so I'm going to have her pray us out. I am so grateful to have her back where she can talk a little, say some words.
Well, I talk a lot, but she keeps me muted. So
You can
anyway,
unmute
I'm so grateful. She's so right. Go where you're celebrated, not tolerated.
Yeah.
That should shorten your list because there are a lot of folks that want to use you, and you need to be used by God only. You know, so the users have to get out of the way so that you can go do what God put you here to do. That's how you stay happy. Now, that's all I got to say about that. Now, everybody, I am blessed going in.
I am blessed going in.
I'm blessed coming out.
I'm blessed coming out.
I'm blessed in the city.
I'm blessed in the city.
I'm blessed in the field.
Blessed in the field.
I am always in the right place at the right time.
Always in the right place at the right time.
Look around you with the right people.
Right people.
Doing the right thing.
Doing the right thing.
For the right reason.
For the right reason.
And everything is in divine order, not whether it feels like it or looks like it. You are affirming this. Everything is in divine order.
Everything is in divine order.
As Jabez says, bless us indeed.
As Jabez says, bless us indeed.
Now you better mean this. Expand our territory. Now we're already in Nigeria and building houses and stuff.
Expand
our territory.
Yes.
Extend an open hand of favor to us.
Extend an open hand of favor.
That we may do no harm.
That we may do no harm.
Because sometimes we do and we don't mean it. So that we may do no harm. And this is important, to let go and let God.
Let go and let God.
That's personal to me because he told me go sit down somewhere. I'm in his way. He said, I'm sending you your people. Will you please just chill? So let go and let God. Then just go with the flow.
With the flow.
And let the blessings and the money roll in.
And let the blessings and the money roll in.
Now, here's where it's coming from. The north, south, east, and west.
North, south, east, and west.
Above, I'm having a solar farm. Above and beneath.
Above and beneath.
And known and unknown sources. See, we got money out there we don't even know about, but we're calling it unknown sources. Darlene, tell us about our money.
We have supernatural, unlimited money. Sowing supernatural, unlimited seeds.
See, that sowing seed is for your next harvest. So don't neglect to sow that supernatural seed because that's your next harvest. I'm a farmer. You don't pray in August for a crop you didn't put in April. Okay. Yeah. And we live and give out of God's overabundance. So we're using the Father's bank account. So we never run out. Isn't that good?
Run out.
Never run out. We always have more than enough. More than enough has no definition. It's just over what you need, more than enough for what you want to do, more than enough for what you want to do for others, more than enough for what he tells you to do in his behalf. So we got more than enough. No scarcity in heaven. Hallelujah.
Hallelujah. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Happy Sunday. Having a busy day on purpose. I'll see you tomorrow, same
More than enough.
station. Bye.
You're more than enough.